We're going to be exploring autistic versus neurotypical needs in a relationship. Okay, let's start with what neurotypical people often need in relationships. Again, these are generalizations and won't apply to every neurotypical person. First of all, emotional reciprocity, which might look like frequent check-ins, verbal validation, maybe hearing "I love you," how was your day, that type of thing. They might also want shared rhythm. So maybe enjoying spontaneous plans, flexible timing, kind of going with the flow socially. They might want connection through presence. So feeling close by doing things together or chatting. They also might feel connected and seen with things like eye contact and mirroring. So being able to read warmth and safety from the other person through visible cues. And they also might feel like they repair things relationally through conversation. So wanting to talk it out maybe immediately after conflict. With these types of relationship dynamics, silence might feel kind of threatening. It might feel like distance, like something is really wrong. But we're going to get into what that might mean for an autistic person. So in relationships, autistic people often need predictability and processing time. We might need space before talking things through. Oftentimes, me as an autistic person, I need to regulate myself before I can have an emotionally charged conversation. It doesn't always take a long time for me to do that, but sometimes even just stepping into another room, going into my closet and just having a quiet moment where I can hear myself and figure out what I want and need in the situation so that I can show up as myself and not like as a mirror of another person. And autistic people also often need nonverbal connection. So this could be sharing presence without the pressure to chat. So you can maybe start to see some differences in these needs that autistic and neurotypicals have. Sometimes they can feel like they're juxtaposed because chatting oftentimes for autistic people can feel very burdensome. Autistic people might also appreciate consistency over spontaneity, so knowing what to expect feels a lot safer than surprises. We also value honesty and directness, so subtle hints or tone shifts might not register as intended. We prefer clear statements and to be straightforward. And the last point for what autistic people often need in relationships is deep versus frequent connection. So I know me personally, I would much prefer to have deep connection rather than frequent little surface level connections. I understand the importance of both, especially for non-autistic or allistic people, but it feels much more rewarding to have those deep shared moments of connection, even if they're less frequent than those small surface level interactions.